What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of Road to Ruin Arandama. Recently in Ruin Arandama, or Road to Ruin Arandama, I've been entering a lot of tournaments just to try and get some quick coins, quick packs, stuff like that, you know, really improve my teams now. The 4 teams that I've got, I'm probably going to sell the Italian and Brazil team because I'm just not using them too much. I really enjoy using the Premiership team and the Russian League team, but what I'm actually going to do is swap out some of the Premier players. I want to get like Nani and Tarat, obviously for the 5-star skills, and then I'm going to change the Russian League team into just a tournament team. So I'm basically going to have a Premiership team and a tournament team, and just rotate between the 2 teams. So once I sell all 3 teams that I'm not going to be using, I should have a fair amount of coins and be able to build a decent team. What you see here basically, guys, is just me entering the tournaments. I think I get to the final of one of the tournaments in today's video, and that game was certainly tough, but got a few things to talk about as per usual. So today is currently Sunday the 1st of April, and yes, April Fool's Day. However, I've got some very interesting news for you all that is not an April Fool's joke. Believe me or not, you know, it doesn't change my life in any way, but I was talking to Rob Hodgson, who's the community community manager for EA Sports. Many of you guys probably would have seen him on Twitter and like just around the EA forums. He's done an amazing job with the community so far. Like, I've never felt more involved in the community because of him. He's done a really great job. But I was talking to him, and he came to me and basically asked me how we can kind of involve the community a bit more in Ultimate Team directly. And you see, recently we've been getting these orange cards and the blue player cards and stuff. Well, basically, Ultimate Team, since the last update, I don't know if you remember when the last update was, but it was just a few weeks ago. Since that update, basically they've now got the option where they can add in any cards and any players and stuff, whereas before it was fixed. So before, they could not make an orange Kaka. Now they can make an orange Kaka. You know, it's like that for them. So I jokingly asked Rob Hodgson if I could have a card personalised to me. This was like when he first told me about the ability to just create cards in FIFA Ultimate Team now, rather than having a base structure of them. And he said no, which was really quite disappointing. I really wanted one. It would be amazing to be able to play with my own card in Ultimate Team. But I was talking to him over the last couple of days, like I say, with a group of other lads from the FIFA community, and we've been trying to figure out a way how we can really just give something back to everyone in Ultimate Team. So basically, guys, Rob Hodgson's going to be tweeting out a question at midday. So if you're watching this video past midday, this does not apply to you. You know, it has to be before midday. Rob Hodgson's going to tweet out a message at midday. I'll leave his Twitter in the description, and I won't forget this time because it's going to be massive. And basically, the first 100 people to answer the question correctly will get their very own in-form orange version of a card. So basically, if you're correct, if you answer the question correctly, and you're within the first 100 people, Rob's going to follow you on Twitter. He'll send you a message to get all your player details and what position you'd like to be. Unfortunately, because of like making Ultimate Team too easy and stuff, the cards are actually going to be a base rate of 80. So no matter what position you take, goalkeeper, striker, left back, right back, left midfield, centre attacking midfield, whatever, you're going to have a base rate of 80. So the stats will reflect an 80 rated player in that position. That's all the information I have for you. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be there at 12 o'clock. I'm gonna hopefully answer a question in the first 100 because I really want one of these cards, and it should just be a hell of a lot of fun. There's going to be 100 of them. The way they're going to work, the same way again with Jose Enrique's card, you're not going to be able to sell these players once you have them, and you will only have them for 1 week. They'll just be in your club for 7 days. After 7 days, the card will just be, you see those. Recently there have been a lot of undefined cards, like the 0 cards. I don't know if anyone's seen that, where sometimes the player's there and then you'll move them to a trade pile or something, and then it says there 0 undefined. That's basically EA testing out how to work this so that they can just make the player unplayable after a week. So you'll get the players for 1 week, but hey, think of how amazing it would be to play with your own player for a week. I certainly really want to do it. So make sure you, again guys, make sure you check out his Twitter. And other than that, I'm going to talk about the video a bit. This guy here's got an insane team. Ronaldo up front, inform Robinho, inform Menez, some more informed players. He's just got in general like an incredible squad. But I beat him. Yes, I've been playing really sweaty recently, guys, as well. When you go into tournaments, it just naturally changes your game style. Like when you play online games, you come up against somewhat lesser opponents. Not always, but somewhat lesser opponents. And it's easier to score nice goals, skill goals, or just, you know, good team goals or whatever. In tournaments, everyone's there to win the prize, you know, by any means necessary, and that's exactly how I've had to play it as well. So I've adapted my game style a little bit, but I'm really enjoying playing now, because when you score a nice goal, this guy quits at 3-0 with the team he had. It's embarrassing. Yeah, when you score a real nice goal against a tournament team, it has that extra edge, you know. It just has that extra feel of awesomeness, because you know you've had to work so hard to get the win. So we come up against, I think this is a semi-final here of this cup, and I play the final of this cup in the beginning of the next episode. I actually made it to the final of both the 1900 coin cup and the 1 premium gold pack cup at the same time. But as we speak today, because this is Saturday that I'm recording this, they've released another new tournament where you need 3 players from the Premiership and 3 players from the Liga BBVA, and then anyone else you like in the team and squad, which is also a gold premium pack for the winner. So I'm going to be trying to play in that one, because the one where you have to have 4 teams only in the squad, I've struggled, man. Like I get to the semi-final, no problem. I get to the final, no problem. But like I said in the last video, I'm coming up against like Italian, like Serie A teams that are just really good, and because they're just all quite cheap players, you know, like. So I'm coming up against amazing teams in the semi-finals and finals all the time, and it's really tough to win 4 consecutive games when you come up against teams far better than yours, because you've got to remember my gold teams, although some of them have got amazing stats, you know, like Doumbia with the pace and whatnot, they're not amazing teams. Like I've got just good teams. If I had an amazing team, maybe we'd be talking about a different story. But you know, at the moment I'm not in that position. However, I hope that I will get to that position in the very near future. I'm really enjoying this account as well. Like Road to Glories, I don't know where this is going. I might just make this like a main account. I've played like 150 games on the account now. Look at my record there, 125, 8 and 19. That's a lot of games for a Road to Glory account. So I kind of want you guys to tell me where you want me to take this Road to Glory, or if we should change the name, because I'm not going to call it Road to Ruin Random anymore. I'm going to call it a Road to Glory, because I don't play the Ruin Random aspect of it anymore, simply because I have too much footage ahead to play a live game. Like if I played a live commentary now, you'd see way too much stuff that you're going to see in the next 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes. And this is the sort of team that I'm talking about that I come up in the final. It's just the amount of times I've played against Schneider is just unreal, man. Lucio and Chiellini, it's unreal. It really is. Pato, Robinho, you know, Ibrahimovic, the typical players. This game was real tough, guys. I lost it 1-0 in the 100th minute. The guy was very good player. He fully deserved the win. I've got no complaints about it at all. But this is the end of the episode, guys. So if you make sure to hit that like button, put your comments in the comment section, all that business. Don't forget to tweet Rob Hodgson. Thank you all very much for watching and listening, and I will see you next time. Cheers.